Louis C.K. goes on SNL. He does a skit, Black Jeopardy, and a lot of black people feel like their lives are in jeopardy. This is dumb news. You guys made it back. Welcome to it. Welcome to it. This is Tim's Take Live. I'm your host, Tim Black. People say, Tim, you ain't got to yell. Just because you yell don't make it funny. You're not funny at all. Remember that. Anyway, before I get into this, let me give a shout out to my man, Scott McKenzie. Because Scott McKenzie, he hit me up on one of my videos and he said, Tim. He didn't actually do that because he's on the internet. But that's what it was. It was like a virtual elbow. Like, man, hey, yo. Tim, are you going to do a bash on SNL and the Black Jeopardy? I was like, well, shit. Don't mind if I do. You know how I like to do, guys. Come on, you know my MO, my modus operandi, my mode of operation, the shit I'm into. I love bashing stuff. I do. But if you know me very well, you know I don't like fake outrage. Can't stand it. Detest it. Makes my stomach turn. And that's what this shit is. Now look, SNL didn't do anything that was extremely funny with the Black Jeopardy thing. Oh, it's been done before, and it's been done by better. Now, that's not a knock to the casting or a knock to the actors themselves. But I'm just saying, man, Dave Chappelle did this. Then, who else did it? Who else did it? Oh, In Living Color did it. You know, this type of thing. And then what I hear is that Howard Stern did it 20 years ago. So it's really not a new thing, but it's just something for people to get BH'd about. You know, butthurt. So look, I do not view this fucking skit as being something that's so detrimental to black people. What are you guys, Spike Lee? A bunch of Spike Lee people, huh? That's what it is? That's what's going on here. Everybody want to be Spike Lee. They want to be outraged at fucking acting and fucking comedies. What's the point? What do you get with that? Look, instead of detesting the people who are so ignorant that these stereotypes seem a little possible true, they are true. There are people who talk like that. There are people with no range, man. Now, if you're an educated person or you're a person with levels, you know, you have a level you can be hanging out with your guys. Yo, what up, man? You know, what's up, man? Hey, what's going on, motherfuckers? What's up, my nigga? You that dude, and you can also be, well, you know, basically what I'm trying to say is that they're depicting us in a negative stereotype in that landscape of discrimination is ever increasing by the prison industrial complex being a prime culprit in said conspiracy against our people. Well, that's okay. But you do realize there's people who are just, yo, man, what the fuck, man? Yo, son, for real, dog, you know what I mean? Man, that bitch wasn't shit. There are people who are like that all day, every day. That's them. That is reality. There are some ignorant motherfuckers out there. And they don't have levels. They don't switch in and out. You know them. I know them. Come on. There's a lot of Sharkeishas in real life. Yeah. There are a lot of 2 Chainz in real life. There are really ignorant motherfuckers in real life who are not playing the game or not emulating anything. That's who they are. They are afraid of knowledge. They're afraid of books. They run from them shits. They do. So let's not act like they don't exist. And let's not act like Tyler Perry hasn't been doing the same thing SNL did on Saturday his whole fucking career almost. Every once in a while he tries to jump out the box and do something more serious. But what happens? We don't go see that shit really. Well, we do, but it doesn't get the same acclaim. Nah, we want to see big ass black woman talking ghetto, pulling guns on people and beating the shit out of kids. That's what we want to see. They give you that, then you complain and say they're stereotyping us, but they're only going to give you what you go fucking see. How stupid is that? And we got a lot of other shit to be worried about than worried about an SNL skit. This makes black people look bad. No, black people make black people look bad. You see him on the train, come on, man. Come on, let's keep it real, man. You've been on the train next to some ignorant motherfucker using the N-word every other fucking sentence. Fuck, every other sentence, every other word. And you're like, damn, this shit is fucking disgusting. That motherfucker is not auditioning for anything. That's just who he is. He's not trying to get a job doing this shit. This is not a character study for him. This is his life. This is who he is. He gonna smoke weed and drink 40 ounces till he die. Or till somebody shoot him. Till his kidneys fall out. So one day he's in the bathroom pissing and he pisses out his kidneys. Or he gets shot. Or beat up in prison or something. Come on, man. You know this shit exists. You know I'm being real with you. Be real with me. Keep telling you guys, you know my hashtag. Cancel fake outrage. This shit was a comedy and your butt hurt. Now, Kerry Washington plays that shit on Scandal and you're mad. You're mad that she's being successful. The only dynamic in that whole thing that would even make you raise an eyebrow is that Kerry Washington is a black woman. You don't think Reese Witherspoon didn't want that role? Huh? You don't think there's a lot of white women who wouldn't have played that role? But it's controversial because we add color in it, they add race in it, now it's more controversial. But don't take away the fact that the girl can act. She gave you Django. Give her a fucking break. God damn it, you want everything. You know how hard it is for black people to work in Hollywood? You know how the roles are limited for all people, man. And matter of fact, how many Hispanics, Latinos do you see in Hollywood getting their shit on? You know how hard it is to make it? You know the competition that people are up against to get jobs? And there you go, holding someone to a standard. I would never do that. I wouldn't sell out. Nobody's asking you to sell out, bitch, because you don't make money. You have no skills nor talent. You never turn down nothing but your fucking collar. You don't even wear a collar, you fuckhead. So who are you to set some type of level or standard and say other people shouldn't do X, Y, Z because you never do it? No, motherfucker, you'd never be asked. Real enough for you? So miss me with the fake outrage about what black people doing, this and that. They're not destroying the community by making a fucking show. If you can destroy a community by making a fucking show or a skit in a fucking show, that community is already fucking destroyed. And another thing, stop with the hypocritical bullshit. You know, Dave Chappelle played this guy all the time. Oh, hi guys, how are you? I'm white guy. Do you think there are some white people pissed off about that shit? But you know what? They're not as vocal. You know something else? They have a fucking sense of humor. They do. It's a joke. It's a comedy. Now, I know some people get butthurt over it, but it's just jokes. Lighten the fuck up. We got people dying in fucking Afghanistan. You're more upset about that than you're upset about homeless kids or fucking poverty or fucking black on black crime. Get a fucking life. Oh, that's what adds to. Ah, shit. Fuck you, man. That's all they on this I'm a victim shit. This is the system. We work within the system. Now let me get on my white folks and let me tell you something. You know, I'm getting tired of you guys crying reverse racism because you don't get to do everything black people get to do. You want to go to jail at the same rates we do? How about you fight us for that shit? Instead of fighting us for being able to say the N-word, nigga. Want to fight us for every fucking thing. Look, man, it's not the same thing. I don't know the comedian who said it, but they said it very well when they said, you know what? I think it was Chris Rock. Probably was, because Chris Rock is he's an intelligent fucking comedian. And if he would retweet me, that would be really great. Chris Rock said that fat girls can make jokes about skinny women. Why? Because they're fat. And it's safe. It's okay for them. But you do it the other way. If the skinny woman makes fun of the fat girl, we hate her for it. That's the dynamics of society. It's not that it's a racially thing to oppress white people. It's just the way this shit is. The losing team gets to talk shit about the winning team, and the winning team, if they talk shit about the losers, they're like assholes. Ass Richard Sherman. So this is just the way shit goes, man. It is. You gotta learn to lighten up. You gotta pick your fucking battles. And you guys out there ready to fucking march or blow a fucking vein in your fucking forehead over an SNL skit, I'm dumbfounded by your hypocrisy. Louis C.K. was the funniest thing that happened to SNL in a long fucking time. In fact, I would have rather seen, instead of seeing SNL, that night, I'd rather see Louis C.K. continue his fucking monologue. His monologue was clever, more clever than all that shit they had on SNL that night. It was downhill from there. That's my opinion. Because he's that fucking funny to me. And he's part Mexican. So that makes it, diversely correct. You guys kill me with the fake outrage. Look, you know as well as I do, there are ignorant black folks, but if a person, look, this is the thing that all my black nationalists, black power people need to get. The people who would actually watch an SNL skit depicting stereotypes of ignorant black people, who actually thinks that all black people are like that, they are already bigots. They're not looking for a reason to believe blacks are this way. They're looking at a way to confirm it. They already think it. They're just glad someone's playing the music they want. It's like they go into a club and they like country western music. When they get in the club, they're playing country western, so they start dancing. That's all. That's it. You get into this whole thing about the chicken and the egg. They say, well, what came first, the chicken or the egg? And you could be on one side going, crime or homelessness or poverty rate or jail or drugs or abortion or whatever the fuck you want to say. You could say the egg came first. And you could be on the other side going, it's the chicken. But at the end of the day, all we got is some fried chicken and some scrambled eggs. So I say, let's have brunch. I'm not going to go back and forth with you guys on dumb shit. Now look, I know some of the stuff I said in this commentary are going to be hard for some people to swallow. You're going to want to boycott Tim's take. Go ahead and fucking try it. I work for myself. This is what I do. This, Tim the bartender, that's my shit. I own that. And unless you're paying bills for me, fuck you. You can't tell me what to do. I will do this. I will speak my mind. No one's going to shut me up, and I'm going to keep telling the truth the way I see it. Tyler Perry's made a career off of doing the same shit SNL does, and y'all made him a fucking multi-millionaire for it. Ain't that many white people going to see motherfucking Tyler Perry movies. You're going to see him, and you're the same ones complaining now SNL does a little skit. Stop Spike Lee in this shit and get on with life. Turn the fucking channel. Don't like it, turn the channel. Same thing I say about people who don't want to watch me. Turn the fucking channel, click away. But you can't, because you gravitate. You got to come by and thumbs down a video you didn't even fucking watch. We need to calm down on that fake outrage. Once again, the hashtag is hashtag cancel fake outrage. That's my hashtag. Please promote it. Please use it. That's what we need to do. We need to really complain about shit that's worth complaining about. And the SNL skit is not one of them. Like I said, if I got one problem, Louis C.K. should have been able to go on another 30 minutes. Shout out to anybody out there trying to get work. These fuckheads who out here complaining, trying to hold you to standards, when you know damn well they would have sold out for a pack of Annihilators, some grape Kool-Aid, and a box of motherfucking KFC.